let me start with this burger. This is like the best piece of chicken ever. There's so much fat in this piece of kebab. This fat is what makes this meat juicy and even more flavorful. Ooh, what I'm looking at right now, there is a pastry shop. I would love to start my morning with some baked goods. Let's go head out over there. Ready-to-go deliciousness. I mean, we have a huge, fresh, prepared lavash, and then there's some buns. I mean, you can make a burger out of it, and all of this beautiful, amazing smelling pastries. Got my pastries on deck. Now let's find a local tea spot where I can enjoy these baked goods. Bags of pastry, they cost me about $3.12 and 62 cents for 2 cups of Turkish tea. Wow, the Turkish tea is so strong, sometimes you don't even need any coffee just because the caffeine levels are very high. There's a stuffed pastry with some potatoes, but there's not many potatoes inside, which is interesting. But let's give it a try. I'm gonna share half of this with this kitty because she deserves it. All right, trying out this half since I shared my other half with the kitty. Wow, the pastry is just so light. There's a tiny little bit amount of potatoes, but that potato is here just to complement that soft texture of the dough. Braided pastry with some almonds on top. The almonds are pretty crunchy already, very toasty. The dough is slightly sweet. Tastes just like the chabat bread. Very light, I almost don't feel anything. I think this type of bread is perfect for breakfast, perfect to eat something with some jam, or just enjoy it with some Turkish tea. It's time to try some simit. Wow, extremely crispy, incredible amount of sesame seeds. Wow. Now that's the simit for y'all. Earthy, slightly sweet, nutty, and crunchy. That's a Turkish bagel. Oops, I almost forgot about my last sweet little sandy cookie dough dessert. There is some Nutella inside. And let's break it down and check out the stuffing. That is actually a really nice dessert. The dough is very sandy. It breaks down so easily with Nutella together with some black Turkish tea. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm in Üsküdar, the Asian shore side of Istanbul, Turkey. Here I find myself at the local market. I'm looking at the hot wings, hot chicken breasts, and all kinds of chicken varieties. Let's go try them out. The chicken breast, I can also put it inside of the lavash. Wow, that chicken breast is incredibly soft. That is so rare to be able to make the chicken breast nice and juicy. They did a good job. Fresh lavash, some fresh chicken breast, some of the salad, some peppers, some chili peppers, Turkish rice as well. Make it a nice roll, doner, or burrito. I feel like this way is kind of dry, so I do like it eating separately. I kind of wonder what kind of Asian side of Istanbul food have, whether it's different from the European side or not. We're about to find out today. So far, I'm really liking this chicken barbecue, and let's keep exploring. I didn't try the chicken leg yet. Let's do this. A whole chicken leg. That was the most juiciest, best, softest part ever, and so crispy on the outside of the chicken. Everything is so caramelized, and this is like the best piece of chicken ever. Upscale hamburger spot, and I'm trying out their famous chicken doner and their beautiful, delicious, incredible. I've never heard of wet burgers. I have one cheeseburger and now we have one regular burger separated in half. Let's get started. Let's get to this chicken doner. Well, this is pizza dough, so soft. They make it here, nicely, beautifully toasted. It almost looks just like the amazing sandwich. Like, look how much of meat that is right there. That meat, so smoky. I do feel like lots of doners are very dry. Some ketchup in here. What is this? Is this mayo? Let's see if some mayo is gonna make it taste better. Bunch of mayo, then lots of ketchup. Let's get it. Oh, so much better. It's just like In-N-Out Burger in LA. Now that's what I'm talking about. Adding some mayo, some ketchup. Game changer, so good. Oh, let me start with this burger separated in two. Just gonna pick one piece. Famous soggy burger. I feel like that tomato sauce was right on top of it, and that made it kind of sweet. Very tiny bit sour. Wow, that is kind of cozy. That is very cute. Wow, wet burgers are my new favorite thing. Now the time has come for some wet cheeseburger. Well, I can see the cheese is melting right from the middle. Let's open it up and see what's going on inside. Melted cheese, beef patty, and some spices, and everything else is wet. I guess it's all covered up in tomato sauce, therefore it's a wet burger. Just tomato sauce hugs the whole burger from the outside and gives it a good flavor. They're just so unexpected. Let me separate it in half. Oh, wow. It's very fatty with this amount of cheese. I like the hamburger, the way it comes, just the way it comes. Simple, ground beef patty, some bread and tomato sauce. I like the regular classic wet hamburger. Chia Sofrasi restaurant here in the Asian part of Istanbul town. I've got some Mediterranean food of me. There's lots of different mixtures. They serve Kurdish, Bulgarian, Turkish, all kinds of Mediterranean food. Now I have some falafel, kebab, lahmacun. Let's start with some kebab now. All right, that is awesome. And they separated bread in different pieces. Let's roll it up together with the bread. Side of onions, some parsley. Wow, that is gonna be an awesome bite. Wow. Now let's roll this all up. Let's go for it. There's so much fat in this piece of kebab. This fat is what makes this meat juicy and even more flavorful. 3 words, good quality food. What I did wanted to try is this falafel, and the waiter told me that I should eat it all together with this yogurt side sauce. Let's spread this sauce all over this falafel. Ooh, here it comes. I'm not sure how I feel about falafels. I mean, I didn't grow up eating falafels, so this is why it's still kind of interesting to me. It does taste like a bread in a way, but slightly different texture. I've tried many different falafels, but this is pretty nice. It's soft. It's pretty edible. It's crispy on the outside, kind of soft on the inside. It tastes like the cake in a way, you know. Lahmacun, famous Turkish pizza, thin layered bread, crispy, just like lavash, cooked in this wonderful oven with a real wood fire inside, with a thin layer of ground beef, some local spices, and just check this beauty out. I mean, this is why Turkish people are so thin. There's lots of walking up the hill, up and down, and their food is kind of good, you know? They're good on their bread. Let's roll it up in a wrap and eat it just like that. Wow, that was pretty crispy. It's like you making tortilla pizza. Pretty delicious. Onions give it a rich flavor with a bunch of fresh different herbs in there. Wow, what a pleasure biting onto this crispy dough. With this grilled smoky sides from this beautiful oven. Wow, I really love lahmacun. Chia restaurant was pretty great. It has more than 5 stars and more than 10K reviews on Google. I'm glad I got to try this food for myself. Thank you all so much for subscribing to Street Food. Let us know in the comments what type of food I should try next and what country I should go to. Also, make sure to give this video a like and thank you all so much. Much love to y'all. I'll see you in the next episode. Wow, beautiful brown color. So incredibly delicious. So juicy. We're in the midst of holy months of Ramadan, and today we get to check out how the dinner is being prepared. This is most historical traditional Turkish dish during this holy month. Now let's go check out how the lamb on the wood fire is being prepared. Stitched up all of this lamb through all of the juices to absorb the meat from the inside. Now he added some more of the sheep's fat right in that fire for the fire to get stronger and higher. This is an incredible amount of heat. Very excited for the outcome. And wow, food that is cooked on a real wood fire is gonna be 100% bomb. It's been only 15 minutes since it's been put up next to the fire, and the lamb is already looking beautiful. The lamb acquires such beautiful brown color. Wow, the heat is just insane. All of the fat is just gets soaked in because it gets rolling and twirling around, so the lamb fat get absorbed in the lamb meat very deeply. Plus, it's so tightly stitched up together that way the fat stays within and all of the flavoring stays within that lamb piece. Now take a look at this tea making pot. It's called samovar. So the water gets boiled under this wood fire all together. It stays warm with this pot right on top of it, and all of this and the smoke coming out all the way through the tube up in the air through the roof. Now this called samovar, it's very similar to the Russian making hot tea, samovar, but this made in Turkish style. This lamb is looking delicious and so juicy, y'all. Almost ready, about 20 minutes more, and it's ready to go in my tummy. Ooh, the meat is ready. It's been cooking for over than 3 hours. I'm betting on this. The meat is gonna be super soft, tender, juicy, and hearty. Aroma is in here is out of this world. Now let's get to dicing it up, separating. It's almost iftar time, so let's prepare the dinner for all of the Turkish locals. This is about 12 kilos of straight up meat, and that can feed about 20 to 25 people. Wow, now that is the juicy, juicy meat. Simply broke down in little pieces. Wow. Wow, incredibly crispy on the outside, very smoky too. Kind of hard layer of kind of hard thin layer of the meat. Delicious dark meat. I think I got the best part, the leg, the whole lamb leg. That is wild. Now let's see. Oh, if I can try this part. This part is one of the best pieces. I mean, so incredibly delicious. The meat is so moist from within, very crispy and tender too at the same time. Wow, just check this out. I mean, now if you're trying to make a lamb for the future, make a note. Sometimes less is more. Just salt, cooked in its own body fat. 100 out of 100. Our beloved chef Mevluda Usta is preparing special for street feed, the special Turkish lamb barbecue. I mean, we have these lamb patties looking beautiful, delicious, and then we have lamb steak piece. Wow, check this beauty out, and some lamb rib. Wow, look at this beautiful, pretty beloved, so known by Americans, lamb rib. And check this beauty out. Some pepper, tomato. It's gonna be delish. Now it's about iftar time where people breaking their fast. Let's get started with our lamb, different variety, and then some chicken wings as well. What I'm really curious about is to check out their lamb rib. Super famous in US. This is what we eat. This is the most popular and most ordered lamb piece in US. Let's give it a try. Wow. Well done lamb rib. Smokiness exterior. So juicy. Distinctive smoky flavor. Perfectly charred exterior, tender interior. Interesting. And the meat of the lamb is slightly different from Central Asia, where there is even more tail fat. This lamb kind of has an equal spread throughout the whole body fat, which makes it pretty interesting as well. Yet slightly different lamb flavor. Super tender. Absolutely love lamb. Lamb patty, y'all. Wow. Now that is some nice flavor right there. So tender. This is like the mini tiny little burger patty. Wow, so nice. Lamb steak time. Never had a lamb steak before just like that. Pretty good. A little bit chewy, slightly hard, yet delicious, but it's slightly different from the one that we've been cooking for over 3 hours. Now that is the killer right here. Let's compare it real quick all together. Now this piece right here. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. The lamb meat that's been cooked over 3 hours, there's a different type of softness, melts down as it touches my tongue, breaks down so easily. That's a whole different melody. Wow. Chicken wing turn. Wow, that's incredible. All of these sauces. This meat has been marinated for a while now, so therefore it's delicious, incredibly soft, and has a unique flavor because the spices here are a different kind of story. Wow, the chicken skin, the outside of the meat is just full of this sauce, cooked until it's incredibly soft. Wow, now there is some good chicken wing. Although the winner of the day is this whole lamb that's been cooked over 3 hours. I give up now. I found the best recipe for the lamb. Wow. Wow, I'm at the best Syrian chicken shawarma spot here in Istanbul, Turkey. Let's go try some out. Street food, Jika's here. Let's go get it. At the Syrian restaurants, checking out their first wrap, a Syrian chicken shawarma. Wow, that looks interesting. That doesn't look like a classic regular one. Looks like it has its own different recipe. Okay, so this is an order from Sam's Grill, and there is Al Burj restaurant right next to it. We've got a falafel wrap. We're gonna try these two together and check these guys out. So there is falafel right inside of this wrap. Delicious vegan options. I mean, for whoever doesn't eat meat. Immediately tastes pretty light because there is no meat in there. In combination with this fermented cabbage, it's so crispy, fresh tomatoes. That was so good. So juicy. Chicken shawarma. Let's give it a try. Chicken goes in first. Wow. This sauce is so delicious, smoky, but this flavor though, the sauce that they put the chicken in is just incredible. That is so good. I want to see what kind of side sauce is this. All right. That sauce has garlic in there. I thought it was a mayo, but this is quite delicious. Very strong garlic flavor in here. That is rich in flavor. This is just the chicken, but the sauce makes it so nice and creamy. Wow. This caramel drizzle, that looks just wonderful. And it tastes so good. Sam's Grill, Al Burj Falafel, thank you so much for having me. First time trying Syrian food, but it's been the best, hands down. Thank you so much for having me straight from Istanbul, Turkey. Street Kid was here in Jika. I'll see you next time. Samarkand, Uzbekistan. Today, we're trying out their flatbread called liposhkas. Let's get down to business. They use about 5,500 pounds of flour. These bags, about 50 bags like this per day. This is the most sellout spot of liposhkas here in Samarkand, Uzbekistan. Ooh, it's getting hot in here, so I'm gonna take off all my clothes because it's too hot and I just cannot breathe. The whole tandoori concept is... I'm scared to burn myself. Whole engineering behind it is pretty complex, yet it's pretty simple. Check out this air ventilation right here. There's more, like there's holes, so it's perfectly and equally spreading out the heat. And you know, it's just so organic. It's like the best way to cook your bread. I'm just enjoying the way it cooks, and the color in these liposhkas are just beautiful, shiny, golden. Mwah. On slow heat, these flat liposhkas get cooked for 30 minutes. We just patiently wait until we try our first bite. I can see the golden crisp already firming on the bottom layer of that flat bread, and it's getting more fluffier and just gets expanded a little bit more. Woo! Wow, I'm scared to cook myself. That is so warm, feels so good in this cold, cold weather. 2 minutes more and the bottom layer is ready to be taken out. Wow! It's so hot, it's like the air is just like coming out of this tandoor. It's wild. Each liposhka like this is gonna be weighed about 3 pounds. These are pretty heavy breads. Aren't they pretty? They're so fluffy and pumped. Just a piece of art. I am so nervous, it's so hot. Cheers. Wow, that was a crunchy sound. Wow, I can hold it only with my nails because that is quite hot. Wow. Yo, come to Samarkand, you have to experience this. Such a wonderful, interesting, liquidy, healthy dessert. This is like a potion. All of this micro elements, I mean, it's so delicious. I can eat it myself. It's delicious. Well, we were invited by the local family to check out their traditional healing potion. They cook it for over 24 hours. Let's go check it out, how the process of Sumalak is being made. All of this stuff that he's squeezing right now, it actually gets into, you know what it is? It actually is sheep's food. All of these micro elements, I mean, it's so delicious. I can eat it myself. It's delicious. I'm telling you, I bought it from Whole Foods. Now all of the sheep will get these micro elements into their bodies, gonna get healthy sheep by the summertime. Right now, they just squeeze out all of the juices and they're separating the glucose out of these seeds. It's whole natural glucose right there. Oh my gosh, wow, this is such an interesting process. Now that is quite interesting. So you see, she's pouring these bowls and putting into through this thin filter, right? To get the pure juice out of it. And then he's squeezing it out extra time. And then there's still more juice for the sheep. Everybody gets nutrients. You get nutrients, you get nutrients, you get nutrients. Everybody gets healthy in here, from the sheep to the household. Now that all of our fresh squeezed juice is right here, time for our flour to be added to the Sumalak recipe. Let's get it. That is a lot of flour. I get it. This is why the consistency is pretty thick. Wow! A whole huge bag. Let's see how many grams in that bag. 50 kilos of flour gets inside of this kazan. Second bag of flour is coming up, and take a look at this beautiful mixer. Ooh, I thought that I would need a huge spoon to stir it, but no. It's time for the construction mixer to get into the work and get busy. Whoa, that is quite powerful. Okay, I'm done. So it's been already boiling for 12 hours. After 12 hours, we're closing the lid and it's gonna be boiling for the next 12 more, you guys. I've tasted it when I was little, but I've never knew the process. To me, that looked interesting, but now I appreciate the art. I appreciate the way that they making it. This is pure magic. I love potion. There is a tradition here. If you add some rock inside of the Sumalak and if you get to have it inside of your bowl, your wish will come true. Make love, not war. Worldwide peace. All right, team, make a wish, everybody. Throw some rocks inside of the Sumalak. In Bukhara is actually very thinner consistency compared to the one in Tashkent. So every little town has their own little thickness, secrets to their own Sumalak recipe. Even plov, Bukharian plov is a little bit more diet friendly compared to Tashkenti one. You know, as you guys seen, I've tried the Tashkenti plov. It's lots of fat, lots of damba, you know. Now they just brought us the thicker version, so it's been cooking for a while. It's been standing there for a while. So this is the more like a liquidy consistency, and this is the thicker one that they just gave us. So I just want to show you. Ooh, now that's dulce de leche right there. That looks like a jelly. This is my dasturkhan, and this is my Sumalak. It's about time. Let's try it. Bismillah. Oh, wow. I don't believe it's healthy because it's so good. I'm telling you guys. Oh, it's like a condensed milk. Almost tastes like dulce de leche, but healthy version. Ancient dessert, and I'm loving it. I just want to give you guys, show you the big size of this liposhka. I mean, homemade liposhka. With liposhka, yeah, that is so good. Beautiful winter day, hot dessert. Everything in Central Asia makes sense. I mean, hot tea. It's like smelling coffee in between smelling different perfumes. Gives you a nice break between different flavors. It's interesting that everybody loves drinking green tea in this area. So in Tashkent, usually if you ask for tea, they're gonna give you a cup of black tea. Here in Bukhara, they usually serve you green tea when you're asking for a teapot of tea. Whew. I love that the tea is nice and richly made and there's no sugar. It's not sweet, so it's a perfect break in between such a wonderful, interesting, liquidy, healthy dessert. It's amazing to cleanse your whole body. It's good for your stomach. It's good for your liver. I mean, all kinds of different diseases like skin diseases, all kinds of gut issues. This dessert will heal you up. I am just so appreciative of the nomadic ancestry and its wisdom and tradition that passed along up until the 21st century. 2024, y'all. Sumalak is still being made. I know that nowadays everything is about fast food, about time. Time goes fast. We have to keep moving fast. We need to eat as we go. We always buying a sandwich, always going to work. But this thing has been cooked. It took time. It took a while for this preparation, for this final outcome. There is a paradise. Eating dessert and getting healthy. This meat is breaking down from the spine. Yeah, just how I like it. Carrots, raisins, chickpeas, tender meat. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Come check it out. We're gonna have some lamb snack today at Shireen's house. Now this huge chunk of meat is for shashlik. This is a beef piece of meat. We're not trying out shashlik today. I just wanted to show you guys how much fresh meat they carry in their kitchen. This is how he's gently separating the meat from its bones. You see, he's using specifically tiny little knife to carefully and almost like surgical work. Well, in Uzbekistan, traditionally men are handling the meat and women are in charge of the dough. Literally, on all of the ways. Now I want you guys to pay attention to this historical ancient tea, ice hot pot tea heater. This is called samovar, which is, it hits on its own, basically straight up fire. And this section holes right here are for hot teapots. All of these teapots are right here waiting for their turn. Tea made on real fire has this specific flavor. The smokiness in the tea gives it an extra delicious flavor. Yum, yum, yum. Now that our spices are fully seasoned, they're ready to get cooked. The next are gonna get fried for 5 minutes, and after that, they're gonna hop into the hot boiling water. Now that is quite wild how though all of these bubbles are raised up. This is just like oil. Smells pretty good with all of these spices. Oh, it smells delicious. weather conditions are incredibly cold, so the gentleman is gonna heat up our yurt with hot charcoal. Wow! There's a whole beautiful section, hot charcoal. It's gonna get under the whole table and it's gonna warm our feet up. Ain't that incredible? Well, let's check this heat up and see how it is. Ah! I was scared that I'm gonna burn myself. Oh, wow! You guys should see this! It's so hot. It's like a pure lava on my feet. Oh my God, yes! I've been so cold, you guys. This is the best feeling ever. For women, men, overall. You see how cold it is? But it's a whole hot damn lava down there. Time for the lamb's neck. That is a fun plate served in front of me. This neck shrink down its sizes and let's just get started. That is potato. Whoa, this meat is breaking down apart. That is wild. Take a look at this meat. You guys, just check this out. I think I'm gonna need 2 forks for that. This meat is breaking down from the spine. So rich in meat. Well, you guys, just check this out. Now, if I'm breaking this apart, the centerpiece, the money piece of this neck part. That is quite good. Wow. Guys, the meat is just so soft, very tender. The tenderest meat I've ever tasted. It's getting better and better. Uzbekistan, you're impressing me with every meal. The Central Asian gum. That is the gum that we chew. It doesn't give you bubbles, but it's fun to chew. You can chew on it for a while. Overall, whole nomadic culture, nomadic lifestyle, it's so rough. And all of these weather conditions are very cold. I see why lots of meat are being served here, and especially lamb, so much fat. Just keeps you warm overall. 25 out of 10, y'all. I just want you guys to check it out, this kalpak. This is the heater for the teapot. Voila. This kalpak keeps my teapot warm. Lamb's neck, 100% recommend. Hi, Street Feed fam, Jika's back. Today I'm in Samarkand in Uzbekistan and I'm trying out the famous, most beloved plov by the locals. I'm so hungry. Now let's go check it out. There's 5 different oils in here, mixture of oils, and the meat is gonna get fried all up in here. Sesame seed oil, cottonseed oil, sunflower oil. Anyways, 5 different mixture of oils. Woo-hoo! Wow, it's boiling. That beautiful dark color of our oil is just turns meat in beautiful brown color. So this oil was heated up for about half an hour before we put our meat in. So now this meat is gonna be fried for the next half an hour, and after that we're gonna add some rice to it. They're gonna add some gauze on top of these carrots in order to protect the shape of the carrots.
Samarkand plov
Nikusha, yeah. If you mix your rice in Samarkand, they don't eat it. Samarkandian rice always gets cooked in layers. Amarli такие чистые. Oh, every time they put a new gauze, so it's brand new gauze, they never use the same one. Ooh, the time for rice to get added. Ooh, let's get started. There is some beautiful rice. So clean. They cleaned it up pretty well. Make sure you clean your rice, y'all. So the plov is ready. Now he's gonna mix it up. Beautiful lagan like this, and we'll give it a test. Lagan is a traditional dish where they serve any type of big dishes like plov. Oh, nice throw. Yeah, just how I like it. Carrots, raisins, chickpeas, huge, zero spices, tender meat. Welcome to gastronomic heaven here in Samarkand, and I'm trying their legendary plov. Super excited, so was looking forward to it, and it's about time. Look at this huge plate, and this is all for me. Very hungry. I've been patiently waiting for it to get cooked. Let's do it. This rice is very fluffy, and the grains are very dry, yet the rice is cooked. Wow! The spice is just a perfect little burn in my mouth, so satisfying. Shout outs to the local carrots that make this dish most delicious. Wow, the deliciousness of carrots is quite satisfying. Mouth-watering experience, pure heaven blessed in my mouth. Ooh, you guys see that? That is most $1 million piece right here. That is $1 million piece right in front of me. I love Samarkand plov. Ooh, me and my crew about to go down on this plov, but thank you all so much for tuning in to Street Feed. Make sure to give it a comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next town. Bye. Uzbek barbecue is one of the best. What up, you guys? Welcome back to Street Feed. Jika is back, and today we're testing out some hand-sword shashlik. True nomad way of making ground beef. Check this out how our chef Nadir is grounding that beef up with his sword.
It's time now going.
Chef Nadir is marinating hot wings at the moment. 1 piece of garlic, 1 tomato. So you're using fresh tomato to make that fresh marinade, right?
Yes.
Oh, the smell of the tomatoes is just wonderful. So fresh. Okay, the salt goes in the game. Parsley is going next. Sunflower oil, lamb ribs. Sword shashlik was right in front of me. It's so huge and it's all for me. Let's get started. Well, before I'm gonna start my meal, I'm gonna eat some of these bağırsaks, fried fluffy dough. What a beautiful thin layer of crisp on the outside. Fried bread, basically. That is so delicious. I just love the cumin spice in the food. What do we have? Some veggies, some potatoes. Wow. Uzbek barbecue is one of the best. Shall we try some chicken wings? That's quite juicy. Well, there's also some fresh mante on my plate. So cute.
What a great dish to order when you're enjoying the company of your friends. Lots of variety of different finger food for any preference, for any taste.
I'm at the melting pot of Abi Doner's kitchen. Come check it out and see how they grill their meats. The ratio is 75 by 25, so we have 75% of beef and the rest is sheep's fat. They serve your meal within 5 minutes, the fastest service here in town. Therefore, they're famous for their delicious food, served within a few minutes. Here you have it, doner. Ooh, those thinly sliced pieces of meat look so juicy and delicious. This is one of their popular combo. We're gonna try it out today. As they said, they'll be serving us within minutes. I'm gonna go take my seat and have a nice plate. Abi doner is served. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So I'm guessing this hot, freshly made lavash, I just watched a guy cooked it. Look, it has an imprint of that brick it was made on. It's so tender. There's a smoky char from the tandoor. I bet it tastes delicious. Just want to have a bite on its own. Mmm, so thin. Thinner than tortilla, I'll tell you that. I'm making a roll, make a nice burrito out of it, or doner. Now I get it. After the first bite, I get why this place is so famous. This is definitely perfect meal for a hangry man. If you're hungry, you cannot wait to eat. It's served less within 5 minutes. Perfect for a hangry person. And this is what I am right now. I'm so hungry, angry at the same time. Cannot wait to finish this. Wow. God bless Uzbekistan. Oh, and God bless Turkey for their wonderful, delicious recipes of doner. This is well-made meat, truly. Until I'm completely full, I want to give a special attention to the lentil soup. Every time I'm in Miami, New York, LA, I'm looking for a Turkish restaurant, and the first thing I order is lentil soup. The healthiest, the fastest recipe. Lentils, veggies, some spices, and voila. Very velvety, comforting, nutritious. It just makes me so happy how local chefs are so generous with their ingredients. Every spoon here is full of flavor. This soup is so smooth, it almost feels like I'm drinking nothing. It's like disappears in my mouth. It's about 8 o'clock here in Samarkand, and today for dinner I'm having some street samosas. First things first, let's check out the kitchen. Oh my gosh, I've been watching these guys working on this dough and I'm already tired. It takes a lot of strength, and they're about to stretch out this piece all the way out through the table. There are about 56 layers on this dough. Even such little piece like this consists 56 layers. Ain't that wonderful? For the last 5 months, these guys been open. They're already selling out up to 2,000 of samosas every day. Pretty simple ingredients, you guys. Straight up steak chunks of meat, zira, black pepper, and salt. Anything successful is always simple steps. You just have to get the work done. The samosas are already ready to be taken out of this tandoor. Ooh, the sizes are so cute. They're not too big. They're kind of like this size. Beautiful golden brown color. Ooh, these are some nice sized samosas right there. They serve 3 different types of sauces. We got some vinegar, some fresh tomato sauce, and then some tomato paste sauce. It's about time. This samosa's hot, fresh out the tandoor. Oh my goodness, this hot sauce. I'm not sure what to do with myself. All right, let's get started. Mmm. Woo! Mmm. I just love chewing on these meat pieces because it's not like a grounded beef. Whole nice chunks of meat, plus with the sauce. What a pleasure. Simple ingredients always their best. Everything simple is always the key to success. No wonder they got successful in 5 months. No wonder they're selling out. I'm not surprised. I don't mind the rainy weather. Just give me some hot tea, some hot fresh tandoori samosas, and the day's already good. Cheers, y'all. Time to eat another one. Oh, what a pretty nice piece. I just love that they're not huge. They're really easy to grab it with your hands and eat. That is so delicious. Ooh, these samosas are so good. They told us that they're selling out about 3,000 to 4,000 samosas per day. I'm not surprised. These are so delicious, so crispy. And the way they put everything, like they set up intention, they put so much into the cooking preparation. Shout out to Erka Samsat. I really loved it. Thank you so much for joining in to Street Feed. Jika was here with y'all from Samarkand, Uzbekistan. Make sure you give it a comment, like, and subscribe. Much love to y'all from Central Asia. God, thank you so much. Halisa is ready. What it is and what's up. I'm in historical ancient city Bukhara in Uzbekistan, and I'm gonna try out a national traditional dish called Halisa. Now come with me to the kitchen. Let's go see how they're cooking it. I just want y'all to see and appreciate the sizing of these local organic carrots raised by local farmers, y'all. Check these out. They're so chubby. Amazing. Now pay attention to the bottom of this bowl. It doesn't have a bottom part. That is wild. Also, have you guys seen this? Oh wow, this pot didn't have a bottom side because everything here kind of cooks, so everything is here. It has a space, so there's like a hole where you can put your hot pot into for the fire to spread all its flames evenly throughout the whole kazan. So this cute little tiny kazan was the example of traditional pots in Central Asia. Halisa will be cooked for the next 2 hours now, so they have a tradition here. While you're cooking halisa, you have to stir it about 7 times and make a wish while you're stirring it. So here I go. I think I will be wishing until the end of the episode, but yeah, I just want to show y'all how cool that is. Okay, if you don't stir it, it might burn, so these are all currents, you have to keep stirring it. Yeah, so traditionally people are keep cooking because you have to stir it all the time while it's cooking, while it's boiling all up together in one hot pot. So yeah, about 2 hours of boiling for it and constant stirring. I see why they made it kind of traditional to keep making a wish, but you know what? I heard the wishes come true. It takes about a whole 24 hours for this dish to be ready. Here I go. Do I have any more wishes left, anyone? I want Rolls Royce. I want Bentley. I want Gucci. I want Prada. I want Louis. He applied a thin layer of gauze to protect all of the carrots, for the carrots not to break down. So if you pay attention, this kazan is an ancient kazan. If you look at the details, there's even old school signage right here that says the proof historical kazan has been cooked more than billions of dishes throughout 250 years. Now that our carrots protected with a thin layer of gauze, I'm gonna close out the cover. And we're gonna let it steam for about 15 to 20 minutes. So now that this rice has been pre-cooked up until 70%, almost ready, but not yet, it's gonna move into this nice historical ancient cauldron. And it's gonna get cooked with all of these flavors mixed with raisins, chickpeas, and some carrots. Sprinkle, sprinkle, lots of zira. Zira, such a nice name for cumin. I think I'm gonna name my future daughter Zira. Zira sounds like a good girl name. I just wanna show you the texture of the rice. So you see, it's almost cooked. Cooked up until it's almost ready, but not yet. It's still kind of hard. This is how interesting this process is, you guys. Magic happens. Let me put some good energy. Abundance. Abundance in everything for the ones who train it. 1 minute and it's almost ready. So the hot boiling water, I'm gonna add it on top of that rice. Oh my gosh! That was the very final touch. It was ready. He just added hot boiling. We have 3 different types of oils in here. It was poured on top of that rice. So we got dumba, keeps butt fat. We got ghee butter, and then there's Bukharian dark oil. What an interesting recipe. So excited to try. I've heard Bukharian plov is the best. It's more spicy, it has more flavors, and I heard Bukharian meat is very special. So yeah, very looking forward to actually taste it and give you my honest review. Halisa right in front of me. Halisa, very traditional Uzbek dish. I've heard so many stories. A dish that unites the local nation. And we got a beautiful, beautiful plov. You guys, so heavy. I've seen how everything's been cooked. I've been waiting for this moment, and let's start with Halisa because this is what we're here for. All of these dishes have such beautiful names. All right. That kind of, to me, that reminds me of like an oatmeal in a way. This type of dish will fill you up, for sure. Flavoring is good. Interesting. All of the grains got softer. Let me show you one spoon a little bit closer. Chickpeas. Some chickpeas too. I just love chickpeas in their dishes. And again, let's test out their Bukharian meat and see how different Bukharian meat tastes like. Meat is perfectly tender. I love the way they cut it in little pieces so you don't have to chew it for a long time. That is a very enjoyable dish. It does look strange though, but every time dish looks weird, I think most of the time it tastes good. That is nice. I would never know about such a dish like this. I've never even heard of it. But I heard so many stories. When a family cooks a dish like this, they give it away for free. Usually during the holidays, families cook halisa and they share it with the world. They share it with local people, and whoever wants to come, they can come with their own pot and be like, hey, give me some halisa, I want it. And they just give it, especially to little children, right? One more spoon, so good. I think a few more spoons. I really like it. The texture is very oatmeal-like, but the flavor is very Central Asian. I'm gonna finish this whole dish, but for you guys, let's check out this plov. Before I check out this plov, classic, you already know, black tea with lemon and sugar. Super hot, super sweet, just like me. Time for plov, which rhymes with love. Look at the fluffiness of the rice. I just love the way the chef was just like playing with rice, and of course when I did it I kind of messed it up, but yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on my plate, or just like Central Asian, we usually eat from one plate and you know, like with our hands. Well, it's the 21st century, by now everybody uses spoons too. Quail egg, pretty classic. Good. Well, this is more like a side dish, so I should have started with rice, but let's get on to the rice. This raisins and carrots combination killed me with this sweetness. Okay, I give up on my plate. I just want to eat it from the main plate because that's how you're supposed to. The meat is leaner. It's softer. It's soft. It is different. It's very... The meat is different. In the best possible way I could describe it. It is the best meat. The meat is really good. That's some good meat. Right back to carrots. God, thank you so much. My life is so good. Ever since I came to Uzbekistan and tried their food, the plov is out of this world. I know lots of cultures have plov. Africans, I heard a lot about it. I think they call it pilaf or something like that. I really want to go to Africa and try their version of plov. But that Central Asian version is a form of art, y'all. I'm telling you. Look at this fluffiness. The rice doesn't stick to each other, and it's just like everything stayed in its perfect place. Its shape. These raisins are so juicy, steamed up all together in one historical ancient cauldron pot. You guys, this plov has been cooked in 250-year-old cauldron pot. This rice, y'all, you know how interesting rice gets, like you never know. But this fluffiness, yo. It's very light though. I don't feel too heavy. I feel very light I feel strong, I feel energized after eating that meal. It's a good weather today. We're gonna go explore the city some more. I'm super charged up. I'm gonna finish this meal with my whole team, and we're gonna head out and check out the city now. Kazi, horse meat sausage, you guys. Classic. Since we already heard that Bulgarian meat is different, let's try their Kazi. I heard their Kazi is different too. It's quite good. It is quite good. It's fresh. Delicioso. At this point, I need some lipyoshka. So much of everything. Well, that was quite delicious meal. Bukhara, thank you so much for having us. It was street feed and Jika, y'all, straight from Uzbekistan. Come here to Central Asia, check it out for yourself. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and give us a subscribe button. Bye, y'all.
In this video, we're in the center of Central Asia. We're in Uzbekistan. Have you ever had a horse meat? Stay tuned to find out.
Hi everyone, Jika here. Welcome back to Street Feed channel. I'm about to try the most beloved national dish called Narin here in Tashkent, in the city center. Let's go get it, feed ourselves up. Let's check their food out.
Central Asians love incorporating dough into almost every dish, and Narin is no exception. Every girl is raised learning how to make thin rolled out dough from scratch. It does take a lot of physical work along with good conversation, music, and encouragement. These ladies are hardworking, so positive, and they get the job done pretty well.
Okay, so this is an example of how thin the dough needs to be. Wow, I thought I could do it so fast, but the girls told me to take it easy because nothing comes perfect. It's crazy, like, don't you just want to just take a whole bite of this raw dough and eat it the way it is? But no. There's a specific recipe. You have to dice it up in little pieces. Oh my gosh, you see? If there's little imperfections, I'm just gonna eat it. The dough is so delicious. It's actually rolled in sunflower oil, so it doesn't stick together. They're playing some nice Uzbek jams. I cannot help it. I just want to dance. You ladies cook. She's not even looking at the dough. She's looking at me and she's cutting it at the same time. They're super pro level. Okay, so they tell me they've been doing this for over 18 years. Therefore, they're so fast. This is how much I've cut, and I'm pretty sure this is still very thick. Wow, that's pretty tiring. I'm already tired. So far, this is how much I've cut. And I already want to dip out of here. I didn't sign up for this. All I want to do is dance and serve me the final dish. I'm just here volunteering for free. Oh, okay, this is not perfect, so it goes to my mouth.
Rolled out dough by the ladies in the other room gets cooked in the horse broth. That broth is so dark because it's incredibly lean. It adds so much to the flavor of the dish. This place have a whole system planned out. Each person have a special task, and the vibe here is pretty awesome.
They want to make sure the dough is getting cooked really nice until it's done and hang like a laundry right over here. Uzbek cuisine, Narin is a pasta dish made with fresh hand-rolled noodles and a horse meat. Homemade pasta is rolled very thinly and cut into strips 2 to 4 millimeters wide and 50 to 70 millimeters long. In an overnight nutritious horse broth, meat comes out looking pretty dark. It's incredibly lean and very healthy for your system. Thinly minced,
It goes into the dough mixture to complete the dish, Narin. Final touches with the horse sausage, and the dish is ready to be served. Astounding dish, everybody. Narin is right in front of me, served super hot, just cooked, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it, to get my mouth on it, just to get it in my tummy. Let's go. Okay, so I have a beautiful platter of narin served right in front of me. So beautiful, looks fresh. This one is from the cafe, from the restaurant. I am sure it's gonna be delicious. I've watched all the process, the way it's been cooked. It's time to give it a try. Narin is served with broth. Horse meat this time. Oh, so rich, it's so brown. I did notice that horse broth is more browner. I know that in Western culture, we usually drink broth like this. Oh wow, I've missed experiencing, I've missed drinking horse broth. It's so good. Wow, it's a little bit tangy. It's slightly salty. I do taste every flavor of the collagen in there. The richest broth I've ever tasted. You guys, you should come to Uzbekistan just to experience this one sip of this horse broth. Wow, I can drink this broth all day long. In this winter wonderland weather, this broth is so perfect. My body feels recharged. This is like the natural, organic energy drink. I swear to God. Horse meat is famous to give you energy, to give you that extra power in the cold days of winter. Wow, the best thing ever. Okay, now we're gonna eat narin more separately because stunning dish, breathtaking. I just noticed they served it with fresh onions. Oh, I absolutely love fresh onions. As you can see, they serve fresh onions with every dish. Perfect antibacterial side dish. Just onions and black pepper. The onion is so strong though. I'm glad I don't have a boyfriend. I do like it together with the broth because the dough gets softer. So it's basically pasta with a whole bunch of meat. There's nothing that can compare to horse meat flavors. I cannot describe. Narin, I'll say 9.5 out of 10. Central Asian people mostly eat with hands, and I'm gonna put my hands into use. Wow, a whole bite, a whole piece of meat. I love that everything is already perfectly salted right before they serve it. I don't need to add anything additional unless I need some pepper, some onion pieces. Freshly pershka, classic bread. In Uzbek culture, the youngest usually breaks down the bread and then you just eat it. Everything is fresh. I've ordered some haladets. Haladets is simple meat jelly. It's served with some onions, some garlic. It's basically cold soup and bunch of collagen. It's traditional dish. You might find it in Eastern Europe, served as a cold appetizer. A lot of my US friends get freaked out about this dish, but they grow into it. It's actually really good. Here I go. So let's give it a try. If you want to take a look at the texture,
There you go. Mmm. Mmm. This is how they make holidays. They make a rich broth, and once the broth gets cooled down, they pour it into the nice bowl, and it gets stale like this. I can see some spices in here. Of course, the first thing that catches my eye, cumin seeds. They're everywhere in Uzbekistan. This is the most flavorful spice in all kinds of dishes here. We get a side salad. It's called vinaigrette. Boiled potatoes, pickles, peas, and boiled beets. Everything is mixed in sunflower oil. Mmm. Such a nice mixture. The beets are incredibly soft. Potatoes, everything is like a nice different texture. And pickles give it a good crunch. I love vinaigrette. This is a good salad, and this is a good reason to include beets in your diet. Combining all that meat, narin, horse meat, and rolled out dough, onions, meat jelly, halidets, bread, vinaigrette. I feel like a true Uzbek Superman. Whew. Almost forgot the most important part of lunch: black tea, lemon, and sugar. I've been so spoiled in Uzbekistan with delicious tea. I'm not sure how I can help myself. I'm just gonna demand at every restaurant give me black tea with lemon and perfect amount of sugar, just like in Uzbekistan, y'all. It's amazing for your digestion. All of the hot liquids help you digest all of these hearty, soulful meals. Ooh, so good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all. Until next time. Turkish meat tacos. Huge pieces like this. I love y'all. In this video, we're experiencing an upscale dining, a Turkish restaurant in the Samarkand city, Uzbekistan. Perfect for special occasions, simply enjoy a night out with friends, live music, exceptional service with a personal touch, and a wonderful atmosphere. Khan Ahmad provides a perfect setting. Let's get it. Hi street eaters, Jika's here. I'm in the middle of Uzbekistan in the ancient city of Samarkand. Considered is Las Vegas of Central Asia. Today I'm going to test out some Turkish food, the best you can ever find here. Let's go and check it out together. To say I was flabbergasted when I heard there's a full-on running butchery located beneath the dining area. This is the key feature that sets this establishment apart. Here, they ensure the freshest and the highest quality meat is used for their dishes. I immediately had to check it out. I've seen some butcheries before, but this is the most unique, with the humongous amount of meat varieties and loads I've ever seen. You don't want to mess with this guy behind me. All of these pieces of meat is going to be so good. It's going to get into my dish today. I want to give it a try and kick some ass. Ooh, frozen rolls. I guess thin layer of meat mixed with fat, and it's going to get cut into beautiful pieces like this. Kind of looks like a sushi roll, and this is how it looks like when it's cut and separated. Let's see the final result and the taste of this pretty shashliks. As we entered the refrigerated section, we were greeted by the astonishing sight: massive beef and lamb parts meticulously prepared and ready to be transformed into exquisite dishes. The sheer volume of fresh meat was beyond anything I've ever seen before. It was a testament to the restaurant's commitment to the quality and freshness. Ooh, There's so much spices, it even turned even more redder than it actually is. So many spices in here, and I just love the color of the meat. It's this chicken. Take a look, the very rich amount of spices in here. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful red orange. This section is beef. It's so big. These ribs are so huge, humongous. Such a huge. I've never seen beef in huge pieces like this. Right behind me, there are some lamb, and these are some thick, healthy beef legs. Oh my goodness. I have never seen a place like this. This is truly mind-blowing. And right here, there are lamb. Of course, classic touch. Lamb is all covered in layer of fat. Mwah. Beloved by our Central Asian peeps.
A beauty of cultural collaboration in food.
Turkish meat tacos.
Turkish meat tacos are a delightful fusion of Turkish and Mexican culinary tradition. Sour cream on the sides, green onion garnish drizzle, enjoy a variety of Turkish-style cooked meats, freshly prepared and served in a series of delicious dishes here at Khan Ahmad Restaurant, Samarkand, Uzbekistan.
Hello everyone! What I have right now in front of me is this beautiful Turkish collaboration with Mexican culture. We got Turkish meat tacos. Check it out, and I see some sour cream in there. Very excited to try them out. It's gonna be so crispy and delicious. And this peppers are looking so good. Let me just pick it up. All right, so shall we get started with these? Wow. My favorite flavors all in one, y'all. All in one. It's like lavash in the shape of taco, all fried up. And the meat, perfectly seasoned. And the pepper. Yeah, it's so delicious. This is incredible, y'all. Turkish tacos, yum.com. Beiti kebab. What a beautiful serving. Thick rice in there, long grain thick rice, and then looks like a brown rice. And there's some grains in there, and I love the size of it. It's like the finger size. Perfect for the ladies. I feel like this place is amazing to invite people, and you cannot go wrong with any dish. Everything, from the presentation to its flavors, is super, super good. Wow, that's why there are plenty of sour cream. And I love how they served it with some pistachios on top of the sour cream. Ain't that pretty? It's not only healthy, it's full of everything. Oh, the sour cream is very sour. Check this bread out. It looks like there's some cheese hiding in there. Okay, let me take a bite of it. Yeah. Turkish people, I love y'all. Your cooking, the history of it is always so good. From the pastry to its meat, 1,000 out of 100. What is this? Let's see, what is that? Here we go. Wow, the tomato sauce it was cooked in. I wish there was more rice. I wish there was more of it. So good. Should I test out their salad? This is top class restaurant. You guys need to come here when you're in Samarkand. It's a food fest in your mouth. Another taco time. Oh, it's perfectly portioned. Yummy! So good. I just really enjoy the meat while I'm chewing onto it. All of the flavors soaked into the meat so perfectly. I just have an extreme level of pleasures. When the music is playing, I just want to go up on the dance floor because this meat charges you up. So good, delicious. Cut.
Han Ahmad restaurant, you were amazing. Mwah. That was delicious, and Turkish food found its place in the middle of Uzbekistan in the city center of Samarkand. Again, it was here Jika with y'all from Street Feed. Make sure you give it a comment, like, and subscribe. I love y'all. Bye. Nice fatty juicy lamb. We got beef with a pretty tomato. I'm a girl with French manicure. Shashliks are shashliking in the local town of Gijduvan here in Uzbekistan, nearby Bukhara, about 30 minutes away from here. The smell is delicious. The restaurant is full of guests. It's dinner time and I'm very hungry. It's about to go down in this town because Jika is here. Let's go get it. Now that's quite beautiful hallway. I feel like I'm in a music video, and look at this beautiful chandelier. I mean, wow, that's pretty fancy.
Nestled in the heart of Uzbekistan, Gijduvan town is celebrated as the birthplace of iconic shashliks. This historic town has perfected the art of preparing these skewered and grilled meats, a culinary tradition that has spread throughout Central Asia, known for its exceptional marination techniques and use of locally sourced, high-quality meats.
We're the Gijduvan town. This is where the shashlik was created in Central Asia. The meat is different. The meat is very lean. I have beef chunks right in front of me. I have lamb fat, lamb ribs, ground beef, lamb chunks. Nice, fatty, juicy lamb chunks right here. And look at this beauty. We got beef with a pretty tomato right here. We're gonna have the best shashliks ever. And I'm here honored to guide you through the shashlik experience. Let's get started, y'all.
Gijduvan shashliks are famous for their tender, juicy texture and smoky flavor. Visiting Gijduvan offers a taste of these delicious shashliks and a glimpse into Uzbekistan's rich culinary heritage.
Let's get on to the ribs. Lamb ribs right in front of me. This tomato looks kinda smoking hot. Oh, that rib part is pretty nice cooked. It looks like this burnt part. When you see slightly burnt part, most of the time it's a sign it's gonna be smoky, good, delicious. Who doesn't love barbecue cooked outdoors on charcoal, natural cooking, close to what our ancestors used to do and what people still practice up until this day. I mean, when you cook at home, it's totally different than actually going outside. This is why people appreciate barbecue, right? Because it's very, like right now, even I'm on the restaurants, I'm looking at the locals and they are having fun, getting together. I totally forgot I'm here to eat meals. It's like there was a starburst inside of my mouth. It's like the whole universe exploded inside of my mouth. I felt the one with y'all and y'all just felt me at the same time. The meat is soft, yet it's so fun to chew on that texture. That was so good. Ooh, this tomato exploded. Ooh, let's just have a little piece of tomato. Ooh, that fat on this piece, on this rib piece. You know what? Just gonna bite it. Just check it, y'all. Just check it. Equal amount of meat and fat all together. You know what is gonna go good with? Check it, you guys. I have two different options for the breads. I have liposhka bread, layered liposhka, layered dough liposhka, and some plain old school liposhka. Every liposhka is a little bit different. This is a little bit more firm. Which one do I wanna go? Eniki, beniki, или вареники. Okay, this one goes in. The dough is very similar to samosa, but it's just liposhka. No filling. But we'll make it samsa, right? But actually, you're supposed to eat shashliks with the liposhka. That's a good recipe. You know what, guys? Let's see if we'll make it a nice, beautiful combo. Will that work? What y'all thinking, guys? That's a beautiful, beautiful combination. What else should we put here? Oh, I got some of these. Some healthy stuff. I love that they put all these ingredients in this salad separately, and I can just either mix it all up or enjoy each ingredient on its own. Oh, am I guys doing some food porn at the moment? Because what it is? What is that? I don't know how I'm gonna eat it. I can make it a sandwich. Should I? Is it gonna be crazy? It's not enough meat in there. Ooh! Ooh, shall we add some ground meat? Can we top it off with real liposhka? Guys, what am I freaking doing? Is this crazy? It's not traditional, but I'm just having fun. For entertainment purposes, guys. And for research purposes, to see if that's gonna taste good. Oh. Almost looks like American burger. I love it. Since there's so much meat, I recommend to order lots of salads with it. Play around with it and enjoy it the way you want it. That was quite good. But I think I went too far with it. I just wanted to try each meat separately. I feel like I didn't do a fair respect enough for the chef just to try the meat by itself. This is what I'm gonna do. But first, some tea. How should I choose? Okay, I'm gonna do it my way. Your camera guy, you shouldn't be laughing. This one goes next. Let's do it. Oh! Wow. Oh, well, I was talking for too long. So, it's like when you eat this meat, I feel lots of energy. This is crazy.
Every time I eat meat, it makes me want to go to sleep. But every time I eat meat here, I'm like, "Rah!" I just want to like ride a horse for no reason. Wow, interesting. It's the fat got crispy on each side. Okay, well, we just gotta try everything. When I saw the way they were cooking, I already knew it's gonna be good. They had everything on point. The way they were cooking their meats, the amounts of it, the people. As I was walking into this restaurant, I was like, people are happy. Lots of people are here. Delicioso. Mwah. Like Uzbek people say, zor. Okay, this one right here. Let's do this one. Oh, this one has a rib. I'm eating too much freaking things. I need to get back into my roots and eat with my hands the way you should be eating. It's interesting when you eat with your fingers. It's just like you feel this texture, and it's just awesome. Okay, I love eating with my hands. It's asking for some onions. But it gets a little messy. I'm a girl with French manicure. I love liposhka. Every time I give a shout out to liposhka, green tea, and my team is laughing at me because these are my favorite things. I'm gonna give myself a healthy version of a burger, and I think it's gonna be fun to eat it all together. Sorry salads, I'm gonna steal some of y'all salad. And this is what's gonna happen. Well, after I ate lots of liposhka, of course. I was just kidding. But I just try to... People ask me like, wow, Jika, you can eat. I can eat a lot of meat. Okay, I'm just gonna take a break on this. And I love onions. I need some tomato and sauce. All right, dill doesn't belong to the... Oh, we're missing cheese, right? To make it a full-on healthy option. I would put more. Like, to be honest, I would put everything in there. Like, if you need some inspo and if you don't know, oh, I don't eat meat, or like, oh, there's too much meat, it's so much bread, so much carbs, y'all. Order salads. Yeah, all right, then let's just go and let's just have some. This piece looks better. Let's go. The juiciest. And the meat is so good. I feel like the meat isn't enough. Oh, of course, some meat fell on the plate. I'm not getting full because this meat is so delicious. I feel like I'm just getting started. That was truly, indeed, best meat. Every time I go, I say that. Everywhere I go, I say that. But hey, this meat is indeed different. I did notice the difference. The texture is different. It's good. The quality, the energy is in there. Amazing. The whole restaurant, I mean, if the restaurant is full of people, you already know, hey, I'm in some good place, y'all. I'm glad I'm here. Well, thank you so much for joining in to Street Feed. Jika was here, straight from Uzbekistan. I might see you in the next hometown. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, show some love, and goodbye.